Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Kenny and this is my individual outline video presentation over chapter 4. My concept of analysis is going to be intergroup relations, but more specifically the difference between assimilation and amalgamation. So assimilation is when you give up your own beliefs to join a larger group, and amalgamation is joining a larger group but keeping your beliefs and ideas and then just bringing them to the group as well. Just a big melting pot, as the textbook says. So what experience will I be using? I will be using experiences from joining classes in college, work life, so a lot of much smaller scale. That's still, it does apply, but it's not as harmful as some other ones. And so going to college is definitely a tough experience for some classes, you know, depending on where you're at, where you live, what kind of school you're going to. You want to get a good grade in your class. So no matter what your classmates or your teachers' beliefs are, you're very likely, myself, I am going to just throw my ideas and my beliefs out the window and do whatever is needed to get a good grade in that class. Not necessarily this class, but like in years before, I've definitely just gone with whatever I thought my teacher would believe, because I can tell they have some type of bias already. So I've done that. I'm sure you guys have done that as well. I would consider it just biting your tongue and just going with whatever the larger group is saying. So another situation for assimilation that many of you, pretty much everyone knows, it's becoming bigger and bigger, is how Native Americans were treated and assimilated into the new America as it was colonized and so on. And so Native Americans were extremely criticized and even assaulted for their beliefs and their culture, and being just forced into this new society. And along with that, we lost so much culture and any beliefs and ideas, and now we even have Indian reservations that they live on now, just to be able to freely, practice their beliefs with their whole group, their whole tribe. And if amalgamation were to happen, then we could learn a lot. Who knows what we could learn? Who knows what society would even be like today? But that's something we lost. So, while I understand that, leaving one set of beliefs for another when you choose, there's nothing wrong with that. But the forced idea is just, we lose so much from it. So a destructive perspective from assimilation is that it's not only harmful to individuals, but to whole cultures as well, because that when you give up your ideas and beliefs to join another, you're losing what you already had. I mean, you probably will forget about it or just won't pass it on. Now, the constructive perspective of amalgamation is that when we integrate them together, these ideas, who knows what can come out of them. I mean, not always necessarily a great idea, but it's the possibility of so many. So protecting amalgamation will lead to very welcoming, positive attitude for those new to a group, and I definitely think it should be promoted over assimilation. Thank you, guys.